Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand Rising. Happy summer solstice. 5:30 in the morning. The sun is rising just over there today. It is really, really nice out right now. And let's get our summer solstice message. Got a big message here. What do we got? We got Jupiter, we got Aquarius, and we have got 9. Interesting. Picking up a lot about Saturn right now, but that Jupiter energy has been popping up, right? I might do a separate reading just for the Saturn retrograde that's going on. A lot of what's happening right now, especially with that new moon, right, that was kicking off this Saturn retrograde, and what was it, the new moon in Gemini, and this retrograde in Saturn lining up with Lilith and all that. There's definitely going to be huge changes between now and November. Karma is going to be playing out. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And it's karma from a long time coming. This is anybody who has been taking advantage for the last few years. I mean, like, the whole system's getting ready to be flipped out on its head. I can't make it up, man. Y'all, I'm picking up massive twin flame energy. I can't even help myself, right? What do we got? What we got? We got the masculine, we got the feminine. Dude, y'all, do you know what that is? That is the romance rune. Flight. Flight. We are picking up. Oh, okay. All right. That's beautiful. I love it. 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 So, it's been a while, but you know what? Let's go ahead. We're going to make this a twin flame reading since we're pulling this out. Masculine, feminine, romance, flight, Jupiter. I'm so focused on Saturn, I can't even remember what Jupiter's thing is. I'm going to have to look it up, really. Ooh, Tsunami wake-up call. You know, I actually did start doing a reading before, but I guess so. I get that I get angry and I yell at the damn TV and stuff like that. And why I hate people like, you know, Tate and stuff like that, and some of the people in the manosphere that say things like men can cheat and women can't and stuff like that. I get so mad at this that's toxic masculinity. Like, look up the definition of these things before you think that they're just made up words. Right? There's a reason they call it what it is, and it's because it's detrimental to people's psyche. I don't know who needs to hear this. Your twin flame will never hit you. Your twin flame will never cheat on you. Your twin flame will not abandon their children. Your twin flame will embody positive masculine energy and positive feminine energy. Same thing goes with feminines. Your twin flame will not cheat on you, will not play you, right? I get the energy, like, you guys ever see the movie Hellboy? There's these twin elves in that movie, right? And the twin elves in that movie, the reason that they have such a hard time in the final battle is because if you hit the brother, the sister catches the wounds. Have you ever seen that? Also, E.T. and Elliot. E.T. and Elliot, right? If E.T. gets sick, Elliot gets sick, right? That's why they can't hurt you. That's why your tears hurt them so much. Picking up a mother. I'm picking up a divine feminine here. This person's a medicine woman, a healer. Divine feminine healing energies. Divine feminine, we've dealt with a lot of abuse over the last few years, probably based on a lot of karmics. There's something about scribes and writing here. Oh, there we go. I told y'all, man. This is a big reading. All right. Divine mother, divine father. You will embody the most positive aspects of the divine energies. And that's divine mother and the divine father. Divine, true people on twin flame soulmate journeys will not abandon their children. Just point blank period. Kids are the most important things in the world. You know what I'm saying? We got monk or nun. These people are celibate right now. Why? Because they're not operating from a point of lust and greed. Got a lot of healing energy going on. There's definitely something about some written communications here. We got a lot of issues with authority figures. Now, I'm not going to say, and finances, I'm not going to say that your twin flame never got in trouble with the law, never got into fights, never did any of that, right? Yeah, they very well may have, right? Especially like the masculines, like they'll get in a fist fight with another guy when it comes to disrespecting their woman, disrespecting their kids. I'm picking up Trace Askins. Sometimes you gotta whoop a man's ass or whoop a man's ass sometimes, right? Like they will fight and defend when they need to fight and defend, right? And sometimes, you know, people screw them over. And your divine masculine could probably deal with a lot of abuse. Because we both, the strong single parent, that's someone who's a divine energy. That person who's a single father, but also, you know, has been playing the role of mother and father, the one who has the kids, right? And has the toxic ass baby mamas, that's a divine masculine. The woman who doesn't abandon her children, that's a divine feminine. We got blinded to the pain, obsession, and sacrifice here. Someone who's been blinding themselves to the pain that they have been in. The obsession energy is true, but sometimes people get obsessed with someone. That's the energy of getting it mixed up with the messenger. Sometimes you get obsessed, and I've said this too, especially when it comes to like YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if a lot of people think that their twin flame is some famous YouTuber or some really famous TikToker, if you have never had a conversation with that person before in your life, that is not your twin flame. I don't care how much you resonate with their messages. That is a collective message. It's going to resonate with a lot of people. It's not just for you. Like, I mean, even with my small timing, I've dealt with like creepy stalker-esque energies, right? On here. And it's like, dude, no, it's like I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking about you. It was a tarot reading. You need to calm down, right? So there's definitely that danger of energy. Now, if someone's genuinely a person that you genuinely have a connection with and things like that, that's different. And it's hard to look away, right? When debate is over, slander becomes the tool of the loser. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of, as these karmic scales flip, we're going to have the narcissists are going to start losing their mind. The toxic twin flames, and now I'm going to tell you that has been my number one thing over the last few years. It kind of destroyed the message. I'm going to say about 6 years ago, I really started studying I had no idea what it was until I started doing YouTube and social media, right? And then people started asking me for these readings. And I remember thinking, what a toxic thought. What a toxic thought. And then sure enough, over the years, it became more and more abusive, right? People use it. People claim it. Oh, you're my twin flame, and they play onto it and everything else like that. And it's like, nah, this dude's saying that to like 5 other chicks, right? Or this chick is just saying that to try and control you, right? They play, narcissists play on the codependence, right? And the twin flame narrative is no one will love you as unconditionally as me. If they are hurting you, they don't love you. Your true twin will not be able to hurt you. The idea of you being in pain hurts them. The idea of you crying hurts them. Now, they might beat the shit out of somebody else for hurting you, but they will do everything in their power not to be the source of your tears, because it destroys them, okay? I tell you a secret, something they don't teach you in your temple. The gods envy us. They envy us because we are mortal, because at any moment may be our last. Everything is more beautiful because we are doomed. You will never be lovelier than you are now, and we will never be here again. That is Achilles and Perseus from the movie Troy there. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. The night we met, I knew I needed you so. Aw, Dirty Dancing there. That's a twin flame, right? Twin flames also bring change. They cause change. Romeo and Juliet, as tragic as that story is, that is a twin flame story. What? They're dramatic. And they never hurt each other, right? Their dramatic tale bridged two families that had been in war and stopped decades of fighting and death. That's a twin flame. You know what I'm saying? It ends. It resolves differences. It brings things together. It clears generational. That story is the definition of clearing generational karma. Tie a knot in the rope, trying to hold, but there's nothing to grab, so I let go. Yes. I'm picking that very much up, right? Like somebody was tired of blinding themselves to the pain, or they could be in a lot of pain and still obsessively watching this person, but the grand sacrifices, for whatever reason, they had to let them go. I get a sense that the feminine let them go. Because we've been picking up a lot that the feminines have finally stood up for themselves. I don't know is an acceptable answer. I'm going to leave that at that and get into some cards here. Let's see, what's the main story? There's a big wake-up call coming for somebody here. I'm telling you, karma is going to play out. The universe is conspiring. Y'all. Do you see it? Can I show it to you? Can you see it? The sun is blocking it. It's the heart. There it is. I'm going to read it. I know I'm not the best at reading, but we're going to read it. Because I don't pull this card a lot. So I don't know the full on. You get the gist from the picture, but I don't get the full on. The Jack of Hearts. Love, passion, and attraction. In the story Cinderella, a.k.a. Pepe. Yalask, blah, blah, blah. I can't pronounce it, but... The handsome prince sees a lovely young woman in a beautiful dress in a church. Not knowing she is Cinderella, a mistreated stepdaughter, he is fascinated by her. He sees her 3 times and then goes looking for her with her lost shoe. The attraction between the two was instant. The connection didn't come so easily, though. Lucky for you, when the heart shows up, a lover may be close at hand, especially if the card is another person is close. It can also point the way to something that you are passionate about. Look for cards nearby to show you whom or what has your attention. Our Cinderella has her happily ever after because her prince did not give up. You must seek your own love by leaving your heart's door open. This card says your partner can't be that far away, so keep your eyes open and your heart as well. And remember that you can always find passion doing things that fulfill you. It's been a big message lately, too. It's like, don't forget to do things that make you happy. When was the last time you sang? When was the last time you danced? When was the last time you know what I'm saying? When was the last time you did something passionate for yourself? Whew. I also get the energy of what, your sacrifices would not be in vain. The universe does not remove people from your life that are meant to be in your life. I've said this before, too. If you are destined... Destiny is set, but the path to get there to it is your own. And overcoming these obstacles and triumphs, for these triumphs, is what makes the story great, right? Why would they make the story... I love these cute little social media twin flames. Oh, we're so perfect. We're just like each other, and we're just gonna get together, and we're gonna be a power couple, and we're gonna be influencers, and we're gonna work out at the no, it's not how it works. I mean, kudos. Kudos to those people who are blessed in this lifetime to have those relationships. And I really do pray that you make it all the way to, your 80s and your final days with each other. I do. I hope you remain just as happy to your final days. But the reality of it is people who come into these relationships on a superficial basis, yeah, it'll play out. It'll be what it'll be, but you're not a twin flame. Twin flames overcome a lot of shit. They didn't come here for easy paths. Starseeds did not come here for easy paths. I know not a single true starseed energy that came here and had it easy. Because we came to do what? We came to break generational curses. We came to clear karmic debts. Nothing about any of that is easy. I got some conflicts here. We got the Five of Swords. We got a Queen of Pentacles. And we got the Hourglass here with this Ten of Wands, right? So we got a Queen of Pentacles. She's conflicted. What? Something's taking too long. Something's taking too long. I get the energy of what? If it was meant to be, it would have happened. If it was meant to be, there would be some signs of it. Like I said, I get the energy that the divine feminines have let go. They're like, what? They're like, obviously I was wrong. Oh. Obviously I was wrong, right? So I'm going to have to operate out of my own masculine energy and walk away. Walk away. Oh, it's a Joker Ingenuity card here, right? Yeah, this bitch, she took off. Gone. I got the Ace of Swords here. Yeah. She promised something to herself, right? It's a big message that's been coming out lately. What? I'm not going to reduce my morals for anybody. Oh, my bad. I'm not going to lower my morals for anybody, right? I don't care how much it hurts to walk away from this connection. Dude, double. Could be a definite Aries sign there, right? Eight of Wands. Gone. Gone. What? If you are not attracted to me, I am not going to hang around. The divine feminine's like, what? If you don't think I'm pretty, if you don't think I'm attractive, if you're not as into me as I am into you, then this is not a fucking twin flame connection. I'm out. Deuces. Gone. Bye. I'm not going to sit here in pain over this. King of Swords. Lost his angel. Being defensive. Being defensive, no evil. Ooh. I was going to say no even give and take. Yeah. This person put the divine feminine in third-party situations. He acted callous and heartless. The King of Swords up right there. Acted callous and heartless. Acted like they didn't need anybody. What? Meanwhile, he did. Five of Cups. He's fucking crying over it now. You're like, what? Ah, man, yeah. Now, I'm not saying this person, like, when I say that your twin flame won't cheat on you, this person could have, like, it could have been their MO to have, like, friends with benefits and things like that. Because the masculines don't really get attached that quick, right? 99, I got a 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups here, but she's crying. She's crying. Crying over this connection now. I get that they said something stupid. They did something stupid. They regret. They were focused on keeping their heart locked up. Yeah. He acted heartless. Right, I got the King of Cups here. Literally just said heartless in the song, too. I don't even know what song it is, right? This person was so used to being in battle that they acted immaturely, right? Get this double energy back here, right? They acted immaturely, right? They were focused on a goal, but they were putting on a mask. And I get that, yeah. They fought this connection. I get that they didn't like that the feminine energy in this made them feel weak. Queen of Cups. The feminine. What's with the feminine energy here? Got 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups here. Reverse 9 of Swords. She's not going to let this bother her. What? I get the kind of energy. It was like, it was all or nothing. It was like, what? That's the victory that she has. She's like, what? I'm not lowering my standards. Not lowering my standards. I'm not degrading myself. I'm not playing any games. Like, even if, like, that's what makes you a divine feminine. Just is what it is. 8 of Swords, Dark Hearts, 7 of Cups. I got that she closed herself off. She cut cords. She wasn't going to fall for the illusions, the lies, the betrayals. He thinks you're drop dead beautiful, though. This person may not have told you that, and you may not feel that, but they feel like you are drop dead beautiful. They were very conflicted by this. Yeah, they were scared. They were just straight up scared of this connection. This connection terrified them. Now, that is very common in the twin flame. They're like, he didn't cheat on you. I get Ross and Rachel. We were on a break, you know. Or we weren't even together. How could she be mad that I was with somebody else? We weren't actually dating. We weren't actually together. Why? Because I would never date her. Why? Because she's terrifying. What? In a bad way? No. In all the good ways. Oh, I got that scene from Good Will Hunting. That's a great philosophy, Will. That way you can get through life without, because he talks about, where he's talking to Robin Williams about how he met the girl, and he's like, I don't know if I'm going to call her. Why? Because she's perfect right now. And he goes, oh, that's a great philosophy, Will. That way you can go through life without ever genuinely having to know anybody. Maybe you're more scared that she's going to be perfect. This is a rite of passage. Got the King of Wands here. Yeah, I got the King of Wands, walked away, gave some distance here, right? They did this because they thought it would help keep them balanced, but it didn't. I get like the Divine Feminine even was like haunting their dreams. This was a rite of passage. 6 of Swords is my rite of passage card. Just the energy of letting it all go and getting on that boat, right? Of finally leaving all the conflict behind. It's like, I'm done fighting. I'm done, right? So it's just like, the Ace of Swords started this whole new thing. You got the 2 of Swords, I made a decision. The 4 of Swords, I accepted a truth. The 5 of Swords is the conflict, people fighting just to fight. And the 6 of Swords is overcoming that and just leaving that type of energy behind. Make sense? Does that make sense to anybody? Kind of get that with the Saturn at the 7 degrees of Pisces going down to 1 degrees. That's going to be a countdown from 7 to 1. Gonna have to go through it, y'all. And I get that reset energy as it counts down. This is going to play out the whole rest of the summer. All right, let's get some tarot on this and see what's going on. Who flipped out first? We're going to go with it. We got a Queen of Cups reversed. What happened with this Queen of Cups reversed? I definitely get Tower. I'm picking up the feminine, the feminines, yeah. I love y'all. She's like, what? I cut off energy to it. The Empress. Yeah. What, virtue and tower. Yeah, she was like, no. Nope. She cut her heart off. She wasn't treated right? She's like, bitch, I'm an empress. I'm the empress. And if you can't see that, then it's not worth it, right? And I don't know what he said, but he said the wrong fucking thing, right? It's like this connection had... What are the odds of these two coming out together? We got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. And actually, it's coming out too. She's got her back to the King of Pentacles. She's got her back to him. Finding balance. She's reconnecting to the universe. I got Justice and Ace of Swords. There's justice playing out. Yeah, she's watching. I get the energy, like, Divine Feminines are very intuitive. Like, that's the gift. I mean, it's kind of what drives us batshit crazy and what makes us kind of lose our minds at the same time. Yeah, it sucks being intuitive. It sucks being like, sitting there and telling people over and 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 over again that if you operate from a dark area, you cannot... Karma will play out. Karma will play out. I mean, it's something I know. I would like to think that my followers are wise enough and advanced enough in their knowledge to know that operating from a dark place will bring you nothing but downfall. It might bring you temporary wins, but nothing will ever be substantial. There's definitely some deception that has gone on here. Who's been deceptive? Somebody didn't have the strength. Someone didn't want you to know they didn't have the strength. The Prince of Cups reversed. Yeah, I get whatever the masculine did to jack this up. Had a lot to do because they were just a wounded individual. I like that. You got the Prince of Cups. Yeah, I get that that's where the imbalance was. See how that... It's like she was so genuine and she was so loving and she was so giving and caring and he didn't reciprocate. There was no reciprocation. The Lovers here. Yeah, these are being all reversed. What? The Devil in this one, laziness, indolence, not wanting to see it. This person was too wrapped up in toxic ass webs, toxic ass connections. They were overburdened. They lied about what was going on in their lives. They faked like they were happier than they were. They're ashamed of some of the things that they've done. They didn't want to see this. They sabotaged it. They ruined this connection. They know they did. I have a feeling... Why? Why? Why did they purposely sabotage this connection? I feel like they purposely fucking did it too. Like, I'm mad about it. Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. They were stuck. Five of Wands, Nine of Cups, Prince of Wands. You were scared of happiness? You want him to come back now? You don't like this distance? It happened so fast, you didn't mean to? Yeah, now they're obsessed. Now they can't stop watching you. Yeah, I get... Good Divine Feminine and Hermit energy right now, too. The Universe. I definitely get there's a flipping of the scales. Ace of Pentacles. What happened? What? Oh, what? I get, oh, I hate to say this. Simp energy. but not on the masculine's part here. I get the masculine didn't want to be a simp, didn't want to come off as a simp. I get that the feminine may have been like too easy. You made it too easy. I know that sounds messed up, right? It's like, why? Because it could have been that easy. Like, why? Because we can fucking sense it. We can feel it. We can fucking have visions of the timelines and shit like that. It's like, and it's like, it could have been so easy. But what did I say? Y'all didn't come here for easy. Your divine counterpart is a mirror reflection. That's what makes it difficult. That's what makes it hard. It has nothing to do with, it's not getting over abuse. It's not putting up with abuse or cheating and stuff like that, right? It's not putting up with any of that. It's more of what? The connection itself scared me. It was so easy with this person. It scared me. Once again, I'm picking up like that Goodwill Hunting energy where she's just like, come to California with me. And he's like, I can't go to California. I got my job here. I got my friends here. I got everything here. I can't leave. That's terrifying. What if I go to California with you and then you want to take back? What if you want to take it back when I get to California? And then da-da-da-da-da. And then it ends up being, well, tell me you don't love me. I don't love you. And he leaves. Right? You got anything you want to say? I don't usually do these at the end. The encyclopedia. That's funny. The Encyclopedia of Galactica in its chapter on love states that it is far too complicated to define. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has this to say on this subject. Avoid, if at all possible. They say in heaven, love comes first, and happiness can be found in the darkest of times if one just remembers to turn on the light. Every inch of you is perfect, from the bottom to the top. We're all in some kind of trouble. Am I the only one who sees it? Sometimes the only payoff for having any faith is when it's tested again and again every day. Don't ever put me in a situation where I have to show you how heartless I can be. You want a heart? You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practicable until they are made unbreakable. But still, I want one. For my will is as strong as yours, and my kingdom as great. You have no power over me. Oh, and there's the other kicker. There's the other kicker when it comes to these connections. What? You can't control them. What? You can manipulate, you can twist, you can schmooze, you can romance, you can anybody else. When I don't care, I could play him, I could bounce him like a basketball, don't wash my hair, But with you, what is that song? Clumsy? Clumsy in Love. Ooh, there she is. Finally breaking over the trees. When are we at? 33 minutes. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up with a moon card. And then I am off for my day. I'm going to go collect some flowers, make some dye some paper. There's going to be a petition and a spell casting tonight over at the Coven of Silver Cord. Any of you guys that are members and follow me on Facebook, the post is up to get on that spell spiral. So get on over there and put in that comment. Give me a sun if you enjoyed this reading today. I would like to also throw out my little PSA that twin flames are considered divine feminine and divine masculine. That does not have to do with gender. Somebody embodies divine feminine energy and somebody embodies divine masculine energy, right? Though it is usually waning crescents. 9 again. All right, so this is what the 9 meant today. Liminal psychic transition. The waning crescent card is a magical card indeed. And of course, this is the peak of solar energy. So this is like the full moon of the sun right now. After this, the energy of the sun will wane. Waning crescent into what? As the veil thins. I told you in November. All right. Sorry, I'm getting lost here. The waning crescent card is a magical card indeed, indicating a time of psychic visions, prophetic dreams, and spooky experience. The liminal time as the moon makes its journey from the end of the current cycle towards the next. Therefore, it suggests a time of transition. It is a period of leaving the past behind, but taking the lessons learned as you move forward to a new phase in your life with greater wisdom than you had before. This is a time of healing and magic, of dream work and self-reflection. When you pull this card, it can mean that you are still feeling the pain of the old wounds and scars and have not yet fully healed. So be gentle with yourself. A paper cut takes seconds to inflict, but days to heal. Give yourself the time you need to overcome an old energy. This may be physical or emotional. Take positive steps such as counseling towards better mental health and emotional intelligence. This card is also a strong enchantment. If you pull it as your personal card, it would suggest you have an affinity for magic and spellcasting. The waning crescent is very protective energy, so know that you are guarded on your magical path. All right. Oh, she's so beautiful. I'm going to go stretch out and do some yoga in that sun, and then I'm going to go take a walk and collect my flowers. And blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all very, very much. I'm back as soon as I can. I promise.